What up guys, it's Matty Mish. We're here on Sunday, December 13th for part 2 of Pokemon Go's Community Day. So today we'll see a lot more Charmander, Porygon, Magikarp, Electabuzz, and Magmar spawning in the wild. On Saturday they had the first half of Pokemon. Today on Sunday they have the second half of Pokemon from the previous 2020 Community Days. So if you look at our research for December's Community Day, we did finish the rewards that they have that were available to everybody. And then in the special research, you can see that we have to catch 15 Magikarp, 15 Porygon, and 15 Charmander. So you can see that right here we do have a lot of Charmanders, some Porygon, and one Magikarp. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a star piece since today is our 7-day streak. And then we're going to go ahead and start catching some of these Pokemon. But before I do that, I do want to make sure that we get all of these 2km eggs incubated, see if we could get any bag on. So we'll put 3 in regular incubators, 1 in our infinite one, and all of those will take 1km to evolve. And then these will go into the super incubators. That'll give us 0.7 to hatch. And with these 2km eggs, we're really hoping to see if we could get a good IV bag on. So that's going to be the goal for today. And we have all these eggs incubated. So now that we have the eggs incubated, we have a lucky egg down. We're going to throw down our star piece, and then we'll start catching some of these Pokemon. Since there's only one Magikarp in the area, I'm going to start off with that one. Nice, so we get Magikarp on the first try, and with a 7-day streak, this should be a lot of Stardust. 13,800 Stardust, so that's definitely a pretty good amount of Stardust. We get 3 Magikarp candy, one Candy XL, and then if you look at our XP, we get 30,680 XP for that. So we get definitely a lot more than we would if we were to do a 5-star raid. So that's definitely a lot of XP that'll help us when we plan to level up. And then next we'll go for a Charmander. So with the XP increases, I think I can get some excellent throws on Charmander. If not, I know I could definitely get some excellence on Magmar and Electabuzz. So with the excellence giving you 1,000 XP, that'll help us level up a lot as well. Then we'll go for Porygon next. Got the nice throw on Porygon. So if you look at our research, you could see that we have 1 out of 15 Magikarp, 1 out of 15 Porygon, and 1 out of 15 Charmander. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up this cluster here. There is a couple more, there's 1 more Magikarp that spawned, a couple more Charmander, 1 more Porygon. So I'm going to work on cleaning up this cluster, and then once we get closer to finishing step 3, we'll get back with you guys. So we got the first shiny of the day. We have a shiny Charmander. Charmander is one of my favorite, it actually is my favorite Pokemon. I grew up back when Pokemon first came out, back in the 1990s, and Charmander was always my favorite since back then. So we're going to go ahead and Golden Raspberry it. It keeps dodging us here. Nice, so we get the great throw with the Ultra Ball. It has a green ring around it, so it should stay. First shiny of the day, and we're about halfway through the Charmanders. I believe this is the 8th out of 15. So we'll do a quick IV check. Pretty good IVs. We're going to go ahead and keep it since it's a shiny. And then if you look here, you can see that we have 8 out of 15 Charmander, 4 out of 15 Porygon, and 5 out of 15 Magikarp. The only other one that we need in this cluster is this Charmander that's right here. So this one's a normal one. We didn't get back-to-back shinies. We'll go ahead and Raspberry this one. We got the great throw. And Charmander's caught. So that'll get us 375 Stardust, 3 candies. We'll do a quick IV check. And we'll transfer this Charmander out. And then there's another Charmander here, but since we're doing pretty good on Charmanders, since they are pretty common here in Arizona, we're going to go see if we could find another spawn point where we could get a couple more Magikarp and Porygon. And then once we're close to finishing this step of the challenge, we'll be back with you. So we came over to High Street to see if we could finish off this part of the research, and we do have a couple 2km eggs hatching, so we're going to go ahead and see what we get. We are hoping for a good IV bag on. First one's a slack off. There should be about 6 hatchings. This is the second one. Chimchar. Third one. Another Chimchar. It seems like Chimchar, Turtwig, Trico are the main ones coming out of eggs. This one has 15 attacks, so we'll star it. Nice, and we got a bag on. 631, so this is lower CP than the 2 I got yesterday, so I'm assuming this is going to be a bad one, but we'll still check the IVs. Trico. We did get a 98% IV Trico yesterday. And I believe this is the last one, the 6th one. Nice, and we get another bag on. 650, so this one might be good because this is better than the other 2 that I hatched yesterday, and it's definitely better than the one we hatched earlier. Yes, and it gets 15 attack. I think this is a 15-12-12, which would be a 91%. So definitely happy we got this one. We'll star that. And we get 6,680 XP for it. Great way to end our first batch of eggs. We still have about 3 more remaining that are at 0.7 out of 1 km. And then if you look here at our December Community Day, step 3 out of 4, you can see that we have 4 more Charmander to catch, 2 more Porygon, and 15 Magikarp. So we're going to go ahead and catch 2 more Magikarp to finish off that part of the research. And we catch Magikarp, so we'll go ahead and get 14 out of 15, transfer this one out, and then we will catch our last one. Oh, we got a Charmander, so that's clicked on a Charmander by accident, but that's alright. We still need 4 more of these Charmander. So this should be number 12 out of 15. We'll transfer this one out. Then we'll catch this one as our last Magikarp. So that finishes Magikarp for us. We get 15 Magikarp. We'll go ahead and transfer this one out. And then if you look here at our December Community Day, we just need 2 more Porygon and 3 more Charmander. So we'll go with the Charmander first. And then we'll catch our final 2 Porygon. Get the Great Throw on Charmander. So that'll get us 13 out of 15. Then we still have 2 more. The Charmander's on Incense, so we're going to go for this. Oh, and we get the second shiny, our second shiny Charmander of the day. So far, we've had a lot of luck with Charmander. We found a 96% IV with 15 attack, normal Charmander. And then this is our second shiny. So we're going to go ahead and, with the high CP, we're going to go ahead and Golden Razz it. Great Throw. And on the 798 CP shiny Charmander. Nice, and we get it on the first try. So that gets us 14 Charmander. We'll do a quick appraisal. And then we still have 2 more Porygon here, so we're going to go ahead and catch these 2 Porygon, finish up the Porygon part of the research. And then hopefully we could go ahead and get a Charmander to spawn through incense, and then we'll be able to complete step number 3 out of 4. So Porygon broke free on us. We're going to go ahead and use a Raspberry. Got the nice throw with the Great Ball. Get the great throw with the Ultra Ball this time. We were able to curve it since it was in the middle. So that gets us our 14th Porygon. Go ahead and transfer this one out. Still no Charmander in sight, so we're going to go ahead and catch this Porygon off incense, hoping that a Charmander would spawn afterwards, and we could complete step number 3 out of 4. So we get Porygon. That'll finish up the Porygon part of the research. And still no Charmander. If you go ahead and look here at our research, you can see that we only have one more Charmander to catch before we can move on to step number 4 out of 4. And there's not a Charmander in sight, so we're going to go ahead and find that last Charmander, and then once we find it, we'll be back with you. So we have the final 3 eggs from our first batch hatching, and then there might be a Charmander in this area, so we could finish off the research after. So we'll go ahead and get these eggs hatched. Get a Ralts from the first one. And it looks like there's no Charmander in the area, so hopefully one will spawn by the time these final 2 eggs hatch. We get a Turtwig. Oh nice, and a Charmander spawn. Let's see if I could click it, and I was able to click it before we could hatch that final egg. So I'm going to go ahead and Ultra Ball this because I don't want it to run. And then this will finish up the research, and then we should have one more egg hatching after. Oh nice, we criticaled it. And then we should have one more egg hatching once we check this Charmander. And then here's our final egg before we move on to step number 4. And we get a Swinub. So if you check here, you can see that we finished the December Community Day, part 3 out of 4. So we're going to go ahead and claim our rewards. We'll get 10 Pineapple Berries, 1 Sinnoh Stone, 1 Elite TM, and then we'll get our main rewards, which will be an upgrade, 1 rocket radar, and 2,000 Stardust. It's certainly been an interesting year, hasn't it, Matty Mish? I can't remember another one like it, and I've seen a few. But despite all the ways it's challenged us, I can't help but think that it'll make future experiences feel more precious and special. After all, no matter what happens, we're all on this Pokemon journey together. Every trainer, regardless of where they are in the world. That's truly something special. So when the going gets tough, remember that you're not in this alone. And while bad days are inevitable, I like to think that they make the good ones that much sweeter. I hope today has been one of those good ones for you. The world is ever changing, Matty Mish. What doesn't change, however, is the fact that we have each other and our Pokemon. And as the mysterious world of Pokemon continues to grow, so do we. As trainers, as a community, and as people. So here's to a year for the books and many more exciting ones to come. So for Community Day, step number 4 out of 4, we have to catch 15 Electabuzz, 15 Magmar, and catch 15 Pokemon. So as we catch the 15 Electabuzz and the 15 Magmar, since they are Pokemon, we'll also be completing that catch 15 Pokemon. And then we'll get another Elite TM for that. We'll get 2 Sinnoh Stones, 3 Rare Candies, 2,000 Stardust, and 1,500 XP. So there's no Electabuzz or Magmar here. So we're going to go ahead and head over to the Medici Pizza Pokestop, where we get a lot of good spawns. And then once we're there, we'll start step 4 of the research with you. So we're at the Medici Pizza Pokestop, and I'm actually going to drop another lucky egg before the one we have down expires. And I think this is the first time we've been here today. It's been pretty busy in this area, so I've tried to avoid it a little bit. But you can see we have 3 Magmar and 2 Electabuzz, so we're going to go ahead and get started on the research. Get the excellent throw on the Magmar. Breaks free and runs. So Magmar is actually one that I wouldn't mind getting a couple more shinies from. Besides doing the research on Community Day, I couldn't play much besides that, so I think I only got a few shinies. However, I did hatch that 98% shiny Magby with 14 attack, which was pretty cool. So we catch 1 out of 15 Magmar and catch 1 out of 15 Pokemon, so next we'll go for the Electabuzz. Nice, an Electabuzz is caught, so that'll get us 2 out of 15 Pokemon and 1 out of 15 Electabuzz. So we're currently at catch 3 out of 15 Pokemon and catch 2 out of 15 Magmar and 1 out of 15 Electabuzz. So we're going to go ahead and get these 2 Electabuzz here, start completing the rest of the research, and as we're almost ready to complete, we'll be back with you guys. So we got the 3rd shiny of the day. We got a shiny Magmar. So it's 715 CP. We're going to go ahead and Golden Razz it. Then we get the excellent throw. Nice, so we get Magmar down, so that'll get us, I think that's our 5th one? Yes, our 5th out of 15 Magmar. So we'll go ahead and do a quick IV check. Start, so that's our 3rd shiny of the day. We have 2 shiny Charmanders and now we have a shiny Magmar. And if you look here, you can see that we're at 7 out of 15 Electabuzz and 5 out of 15 Magmar for a total of 12 out of 15 Pokemon. So we'll go ahead and catch this Electabuzz as we're here, and then we'll go ahead and look for some more Magmar. So we get the excellent throw on the Electabuzz. So that gets us 8 out of 15 Electabuzz, so we're just over halfway on the Electabuzz. We have only 2 more Pokemon to catch before we finish that part. So we're going to go ahead and see if we could find a better spawn point with some more Electabuzz and Magmar so we could start finishing up this research. And while we're here, we'll see if we'll get this Magmar, and then we'll see if we could get 1 more to spawn. If we could get 1 more Magmar or Electabuzz to spawn, that would go ahead and complete the catch 15 Pokemon. And we got another excellent throw. I'm really good at getting excellence on both Electabuzz and Magmar, so with the lucky egg down, it's really going to help get us some XP points and help us on our quest to level up. We do have enough to get to level 41, however we are a little more than halfway through the XP required for level 42. And I want to make sure that we have more XP than needed, that way as we go to level up, all we need to do is complete the field research tasks. So that's our 6th Magmar and 14 out of 15 Pokemon. And then there's a Charmander here. So even though we don't need a Charmander for anything, we'll go ahead and catch this just to complete step number, complete the catch 15 Pokemon part of the research. And then we'll continue looking for some more Magmar and Electabuzz. So that completes catch 15 Pokemon. And then if you go ahead and look at our December Community Day, step 4 out of 4, you can see that the only thing that we need to do is catch 7 more Electabuzz and 9 more Magmar. So we're going to continue to work on that to complete step number 4. So if you look at our December Community Day, step 4 out of 4, you can see we need 1 more Electabuzz and 1 more Magmar. And if you go here, you can see that we do have an Electabuzz and Magmar spawn. So we're going to go for the Magmar first. And we get the excellent throw on the Magmar. With the excellent throws and the lucky egg, we really have been stacking up a lot of XP today. And Magmar's caught. Transfer Magmar out, and then we'll go ahead and get the Electabuzz. Got another excellent throw with the Electabuzz. So that gets us our 15 out of 15 Electabuzz, and then the Magmar got us 15 out of 15 Magmar. So if you go to our December Community Day, you could see that we have our 15 Magmar, our 15 Electabuzz, and then 15 Pokemon caught. So we're going to go ahead and claim those 3 rewards. We'll get 2 Sinnoh Stones and an Elite TM. And then our big rewards will be 3 rare candies, 1500 XP, and 2000 Stardust. And then since that does it for the Community Day event, we're going to go ahead over here and we're going to claim our rewards for Community Day. So we're going to go ahead and get 10 Pokeballs, 15 Great Balls, 10 Ultra Balls, and then our big rewards of 2000 XP, 1 Elite TM, and 25 Pokeballs. So that's going to do it for December Community Day, Day 2. I am going to go ahead and walk around and hatch some more eggs and enjoy the rest of Community Day. And then we are going to be back with you for some special Community Day evolutions. That'll be in the next video. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you when we get those Community Day evolutions. What up guys, it's Matty Mish. Before we end today's video, I do just want to go over a recap of what we were able to get today on Day 2. So if you go into our recents here and you type in Shiny and Age 0, you can see that we were able to get a lot more Shiny today than we were yesterday. We got 4 Charmanders, 2 Magmar, 2 Electabuzz. So we were able to finish with 8 Shinies today, where yesterday we were able to finish with 6. And then also, if you look at some of the Pokemon that we hatched, we were able to get a good IV bag on. If you look at this one, this one's probably about like an 84, maybe 87%. And then if you look at this one that we hatched, this one I believe is about a 91%. I think it's 15, 12, 12, but it might be a 93. So it's either a 91 or 93%. So we were looking for a good IV bag on in the 90s, so I was happy we were able to get that. And then we were also able to hatch a lot of eggs. We were able to get some good, another good Turtwig, and then we have that good Trico that we got yesterday, and I think we got another one today in the low 90s. So Day 2 was just as successful as Day 1. We had a great time playing the game, hatching some eggs, getting some Shinies. I hope you guys had fun watching. I hope you guys had fun when you went out and did your Community Day. And as always, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.